Ante Zizic will jump it up with Brook Lopez, who's been a revelation this year.
Oh boy,
shooting threes but blocking shots. He was signed as a minimum contract guy.
Been doing that almost now for about 20 games, forcing the team to have to guard the whole floor.
This time drives inside against Lopez, the shot blocker. Lob off the miss. Back in the box. Coming off a win over the Lakers a couple days, or last night I should say, as Middleton drains the three. Bledsoe gives it up to Lopez. Sold it. But had to give it up. Middleton hand in the face this time. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, he can shoot it now.
Never was a three-point threat in the first 8 years of his career. Middleton feeling it and hits it. 3 in a row for Khris Middleton.
Somebody better wake up on Mr. Middleton.
Milwaukee has done, especially since Mike Budenholzer has taken over. They're second in the league in takes and makes from the team. Jetty Osman got inside with a soft touch off a rubber rim for Jetty. He has the chance to tie or take the early lead. On to cut Sexton. Beautiful basketball from Knight.
A nice roll and nice pass.
Tim Frazier checks in, just recently signed. Long launch is good for 3.
He got a little more air into that one.
Sexton. But Collin charged at him. Now he pulls the trigger with that result. Khris Middleton red hot.
Somebody get on it, please. As long as it took him to do that shot, somebody should have doubled down on him. It was like a robot shooting the ball, and they still let him have it.
Clarkson with a floater. Unusual release where he really brings that ball far back.
Yeah, he does.
Just like Campy used to with great success. Thompson blocking foul on the Bucks. See if they count the bucket. Years ago when they started tracking that stat. Which I love because it talks about the dirty work you have to do. Snell inside on the cut. So the Bucks known for their defense, #1 defensive rated team in the league.
Yep.
Here comes Middleton, started hot, hand in the face, picking up where he left off. Leaning back too sometimes, like he did there. Clarkson jitterbugging, short. Tristan Thompson says, "I got your back." We haven't said that in quite a while.
You're right. Double T on the offensive board.
He has by 8. Bledsoe fights it up and down. Boy, he's got great upper body strength, doesn't he?
Make them have to run uphill as much as possible.
Stauskas off his heels and hits it for 3. And a great 15-point fourth quarter the other night. 42% shooter Brandon Knight is as a Cavalier on deep balls. Biggest threat to the Cavs. Connaughton sticks it for 3. That being so shorthanded, Clarkson saw the pass coming. Running the floor, Knight. So Nance on a crunch. But Milwaukee leads the league in comeback wins from double digits this season. Lopez skates inside. Knight pushing and banking home, and he was fouled.
Whenever you get that angle, the square is your friend.
Middleton going at Knight. Walked into a double team.
That was good to double team there.
Lopez puts it on the deck. Gives it up to Connaughton, flying high. He's really athletic. Pat Connaughton mulling that for just a few seconds. And it's a Milwaukee buck. Long launch is good for 3. So Collin Sexton with a fist pump to go with it.
Watch 2 minutes to play.
Bledsoe a steal. He'll waltz in unimpeded here. So 4 straight for Bledsoe.
Watch 2 minutes to play.
Bledsoe a steal. He'll waltz in unimpeded here. So 4 straight for Bledsoe. And not a pool either. Thompson with the left hand as he switched it with a soft touch.
Yeah, able to use both sides of his body.
Would indicate if we got our pieces there. Bledsoe, nice inside, no. Kevin Love tried to rip it away. Bledsoe caught some contact as head-to-head, Love and Bledsoe feeling that collision. Rebound chased down by Middleton. Up top to Wilson. He was almost looking down at the bucket.
Yeah, he was.
You, Fred.
All right, a recipe list. Thanks, Longo. Thanks, Angel. Collin Sexton flies and scores for 2. And he was fouled. The staff has been imploring Collin to be verbal out there as a quarterback. Knight trying to get to the rim. Does so for 2. Brandon Knight.
Yeah, one hard dribble.
Bledsoe on a 2-man game action. Fires the 3 and hits it. Had to take that one, right?
Yeah, because he laid off of him that time.
Not a fan of that, obviously.
No.
Middleton sizing up Sexton. A bit of a shoulder for Middleton, and he scores it. Bledsoe to a cutting Connaughton. Didn't look at the rim. Lopez fires for three.
Yeah, that was a smart pass by Connaughton.
See if he can get over the top. They do, but he was double teamed from the backside. Sexton sent it. Nope. Oh, yes, it is. Gravity was his friend. Collin Sexton for three. He's 2 of 4 from deep. Middleton hand in the face, sticks it.
Ooh, he can shoot it.
71-69. Never gets outside of himself, Khris Middleton. Jordan Clarkson on the foul line, Jay. Frazier a pass, first point guard. Wilson run off the spot by Clarkson, got in trouble. Connaughton sent it. And he gets a bounce too. Wow. So never saw him coming until it was too late. Lopez trying to muscle his way for two, and he does.
I tell you, that's a big man. It's hard to stop him.
Only one team in the league has beaten them twice this season. I'll let you think about that one as well. Clarkson, you'll never believe it. Clarkson to the hole for two. Bucks back in front by 1. Bledsoe now with 18. Wilson has switched out a lot of guards tonight. And a rainbow three goes for Jordan Clarkson. And the Cavs are up to number 12, by the way, in defending fast break points. Bledsoe sizing up Sexton, couldn't lose him. Snell for three. Loves those corner triples. Here comes the wobble. Turns into a tough shot. Zizic kept it alive for himself.
Doing a good job of fighting two men.
Cavs 9 of 34. Knight got the angle. Bothered and inside Ante Zizic as Lopez had to leave him. Zizic wants to post up Middleton. Milwaukee really switching a lot tonight. Noab on the run. Tipped up by Ante, who's put on an offensive rebounding clinic in this quarter. He was hoping to cherry pick, but the Cavs stayed back with him. They finally get their first field goal of the quarter. Out of the timeout come the Cavaliers. Larry Nance Jr. back in there. As is Clarkson, turned that corner behind the back. Created space. Oh, the imagination of one Jordan Clarkson. Boy, back come the Bucks. Milwaukee now sub 40% shooting, but they get too easy from Connaughton.
Cavs could get their defense together, and they had an open man at the basket.
93-90. Sexton airs it out and bangs it home for three. So he's got 20-point games. Bledsoe bangs into Sexton. Long launch, Lopez for three. Shoots it with ease. Wilson switched on Sexton. Middleton on Clarkson. JC glides. Rainbow shot, no. Nance on the putback. Says, I'll take that if you don't mind.
And bring a lot of anxiety to the team.
Bledsoe bolts inside and scores at that time.
Oh, yeah, the fellow's not a leaper. Larry can bleep.
Just a little, huh? Yeah. Clarkson created space and a step back. He went James Harden on him. And a little head bobble, too.
Yeah, Clarkson doing a good job of getting into open space. He's hard to handle.
Bledsoe had to give it up around the horn. Lopez sends it. Got it for three. Back outside to Clarkson for the other mismatch. Goes at Lopez. Kicks it out. Sexton. The bottom! Young Bull! Lopez digs in. Now he fights up a tough shot. No. Rebound in Milwaukee. Not a good possession there. Lopez, brute strength, and he got one to go. Ilyasova switched on it. Young Bull inside with the left hand. Oh, Rook, you are splendid. So here we go. 11.5 to go. Connaughton through the hands. He looked off. Otherwise, he had an easy two. Put it in Clarkson's hands. Good decision. Clarkson gets the first. That was the big.
They're key players a lot on the Cavs the rest of the season. Because every time they do it, the Cavs pull off a victory.
Clarkson a pair. They just let him go here. Doesn't matter.
That's right. Let it go.
A wide and go winner. Again against a playoff-bound opponent. And oh, by the way, the #1 team record-wise in the NBA as the Cavaliers prevail 107-102.